Southern Lebanon is already at war and under Israeli attack. These are some of the latest, filmed by the Israeli military. There's been a worrying spike in cross-border exchanges over the past few days, with Hezbollah too sending a volley of strikes inside Israel. The militant group said this community centre was an IDF base. This is it from another angle. There were multiple injuries. Israel said they included civilians. It's led to increased urgency from those inside Lebanon as the Israeli government ponders how or whether to respond to Iran's weekend drone and missile attacks.
It'll be a huge risk for Israel because it'll lead to a big war in the region. It won't be limited to Lebanon. It'll definitely spread to Yemen and most probably to the Syrian Golan. And the situation will be out of control of any international power and very bad for the region.
In the Lebanese camps filled with Palestinians who fled their homes in previous Israeli wars, there's more frustration than fear at what they see as Western double standards. Let them respond, this man says, referring to the Israelis. The Israelis are only a tool of the Americans and take their orders from the US, UK and France, he says. The alleyways of Shatila camp are held by different Palestinian political factions, but the onslaught over the border has brought them together. Even 2 to 3 generations on, a lot of these people still consider themselves refugees. They're exhausted by war, but they don't fear a retaliation. They don't fear an escalation. In fact, many of them actively encourage it because they see it as the only route to finally, possibly, an end to this war and being able to return to where they came from. And that is the nub. Without a Palestinian state, they believe here and in the Lebanese government that there can be no peace. The memory of PLO leader Yasser Arafat, who brought them closest to peace in generations, still looms large here. And the PLO leader in the camp appealed to British people to help them.
And I tell to Britain once that the struggle is not against terrorism, it's against Palestinian rights.
The Iranian-backed Hezbollah militia is a powerful force in Lebanon, stronger than the Lebanese army and embedded in Lebanese politics. Taking them on is very different to tackling Hamas in Gaza. Hezbollah form a very strong part of the axis of resistance, which includes the Yemeni Houthis, Iraqi Hezbollah and groups in Syria. And any Israeli retaliation risks drawing all of them in. These are intensely worrying times for those in the region, with many feeling with every day there's a step closer to all-out regional war. Alex Crawford, Sky News in Beirut.